Hello, how are you? Put this there. Alright, just gonna figure out what marks we need to do. Oh, it's just the one. Okay. Tired and sleepy, fair enough. That's only a C rank, so that's not terribly bad. That was Savrog. Pack. Just been busy working on a bunch of stuff today, so slept in for a while, so that felt pretty good. South of Tabor. Dalmatia. Fields of... I'm gonna make sure I'm writing on the right one. Fields of Carava. Wolves. Fair enough. Doesn't really have much information, but it should be easy enough. It's just a C rank, so. Ah, yeah, so then all the side quests. Alright. Just kidding, we can't go anywhere but main story right now. I guess we'll get to side quests and all that extra stuff once we can actually go to places. Ah, yes. Gotta turn my light off.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Jote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We're going to Tabor, and that's where the thing is.
When did you get so big?
Yes. We always pet Torgal. It's good to have Joshua here. I don't know how long, but hopefully he sticks along longer than just meeting he just said her name, but I can't think of it now. Me and his retainer. Jote? Jote. Something like that. But hopefully he sticks around longer than that. Both of them do. That'd be pretty cool, but you know. We'll see how that goes, though. Why did I see a... Oh, over there. I was like, why did I see a thing pop up? And there's a side quest there, apparently. Where? And an extra quest there, but that's not... Oh, I must be referring to this here. Which I guess we could get to, maybe, but... Nah, it's alright.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
I am curious to see if I just go over there first, but I better follow this first. I could always do more once, I could always do those once the map actually opens. Ooh! Wait, who else is there? Where? Hello? Underneath? Is that it? Oh, down there. I'm like, who the fuck is still attacking me? Okay, bye, I guess. Is this the right way? Yeah. It went away. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that exploding.
Tell us about Jote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
So we're going like right past the thing there. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go pretty much right into the other side quest that's chilling over here.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint skill, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? The orcs even carry Gil.
Alright, yeah, you, good luck with that.
injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
Well, who's supposed to give me my reward if he dies?
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
I mean, you know, not that... clearly, he was not going to make it out of it. Anyway. Gee, I wonder where it's at. Could it be that blue glow?
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
We can't go around it, but we're gonna go directly into it because the quest demands it. Here we go! Just trying to see if there's... oh, it looks like it's just basically... oh. Oh, I'm a little out of it, that's why. Oh, Chocobo! That's sad. I don't want to beat up a Chocobo no matter how... like...
got here in time.
no matter how, like, messed up they are after the ether flow and stuff. Oh, yeet! These poor chocobos. Like, I should care about the actual people, but I care more about the chocobos. Oh no.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Aha. Take that. I mean, sorry for your loss. Oh, you're up here. Hold on, I'll be back for you. What was up that way? What's up here? Is it just the way to the guy, I'm assuming? Yeah, probably. Yep.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
Well, he's not really surviving anymore.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there. In Cosnis when you killed my brothers.
Huh.
I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel.
I'm glad I got the reward from you before you realized. Ugh. Why you give me an option for this? why you give me the option for this? Like, part of me is like, listen, I don't want to fight a ninja man, especially since, again, like what Clive said, I have no ill will to this guy, right? It's over, right? But like, I was expecting this to just go straight to a fight. So I was expecting a fight. But now that you give me the option, I'm like, ugh. Because I could just fight him. Like, that's kind of what I expected to happen. But he can barely stand. You're giving me the option to be like, you know what? No. My war is not with you. I'm just gonna try and see where it goes, because if it leads to a fight anyways, then whatever. At least I did my due diligence.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Yep, go for it, man. That's basically what I said. Come find me if you must. What happens if I talk to him again? Yeah, like, I don't know. I was like expecting it to be a fight anyways, but the first thought I had in my mind was that maybe it was like a soldier from way back when he was, I don't even know what, I don't think slave is necessarily the word I want to use, but, you know, like at the beginning of the game, right? Where he had to, fight for. Well, that was Simbrique, wasn't it? That wouldn't be the same thing. I was thinking that initially, but that makes more sense. Hey, buddy, what you say if I get next to you again?
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
Why do you have a death wish? Anyways, bye. Yeah, so yeah, it should just be straight to it. Oh, I didn't mean to start sprinting at that moment. I was just trying to look on this direction. Oh, item. Yes.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Oh, wrong button.
A fine choice. Take care.
Oh, my bad.
What
Not
brings
close
you
enough.
to our humble village, young man? If it's our artisans you're here to see, then please. But do try not to interrupt their work.
So it's all kind of a circular area then.
Forgive me, traveler, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons. I do hope you've not had a wasted journey.
No, I was just saying hi.
The finish is exquisite. These will make us rich. Rich, I tell you.
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
Doesn't seem to be much to the area, I guess. What's this area?
I feel like I fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused, will you? One slip with that scraper and the hunter's hard work will be for nothing.
Yeah, not much going on, I guess. Alright, well, let's go then.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Jote,
Jote.
Knight of the
Okay.
Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Jote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Jote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Jote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora? The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite. How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
I was gonna say, you want to take on a dominant? Nah, I figured that can only end, you know, the way it did.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Huh. The answer. Are you truly safe here? No, as it turns out. No, you're not. You're pretty dead now.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Jote of the lake?
By all means.
Jote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Jote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Come on, where's my mouse at? Mark that. Okay.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return. A fortune in skin and scale awaits any man with a will to claim it for his own. Leave Tabor by that path and venture west. The ancient beast roams the fields of Carava, not far from the Tovany gate.
You know, I'm glad to actually hear that said out loud, because there's been plenty of times that I've seen the word, and I know of it, but, like, I didn't know how to properly say it. But that would make sense. I've always called it, like, an Avis or something like that. But, like, I didn't know. That obviously wasn't right. But, Evis. So it sounds like. So that's good to know, which, that said, it makes sense because, you look at, like, I don't know if anyone would know it, but Tales of Crestoria, and one of the characters' names in there is Aegis, Aegis. So that would make sense that this would be Evis. Based off of that. So that's kind of interesting. Not important, just interesting.
What brings you to our humble village, young man? If it's our artisans you're here to see...
Yeah,
then...
yeah. I doubt we can go... We can go places now, I guess. It may not hurt to try to get these out of the way then. If we can get to different places then. So let's do that real quick.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
Yeah, but what if they come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
It's heartening to see that the Guard have rediscovered their purpose. I just hope they don't do anything stupid. We've lost enough people to those things.
So yeah, it should just be this way yet. Nope, no, not close
We had a
enough.
herald from the Dominion. Said Twinside's fallen and the Emperor's dead. And the Empress. And the Prince. No one left to rule. Empire's done for.
I'm sure they'll work it out. I was thinking about bringing up my oh, I can't think of her name right now. Bringing up Chocobo, but it's not that far from here, so. And it's right here.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Bright yellow flowers, blue dragons.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Raptor liver.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
It's literally showing the thing there. Oh, up there. Okay. Ambrosia. That's why I was thinking of.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Before I do that, anything else here? I don't think so, but... Okay, so it does show the thing there. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then,
You stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Well, he didn't like it, I guess.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
I'd say.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Don't let the choking fool you, though. It's good, I swear.
That book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
Oh, who needs honesty when they can have majesty? Our companions deserve only the very best.
Okay, so there's more stuff here, I guess.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Oh, hey, Joshua.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Torgal's just hanging out with Joshua.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw
Oh yeah, that's normal.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn?
Here you are. Here's the latest information I have.
Idol of the Undying. Huh. I hope that means that he's sticking around. Huh. Interesting. As you serve Ultima. Oh, what say you two? A nice long walk. Oh, that's cute. Charming in a gruff way. Okay. Swiftest route to free cities. Still asleep. Okay.
Very good. How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh wow, there's quite... Oh, no. I was gonna say there's quite a few, but these were the previous ones.
I gave you that one, didn't I?
I give you one already, didn't I? Ah, yes. We get an orchestrion, looks like. Rising Flame, Newfound Purpose. Since I can remember, I've served none but myself, turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me, a lonely porter. Thank you for the orchestrion and amber, I guess.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Huh.
Think you can help?
Alright, well, we got that one. So... Gonna do this one.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
What am I doing here? Rutherford. Oh, right.
Heard the latest
The
from
manservants,
Tweedside?
right?
That the Empress is no more. Ever trust an owl bearing good news, I say. But if it is true, we might finally have a chance to get our country back.
Do they just... Oh, I was gonna say, do they just kind of chill there otherwise? Ah, yes.
Is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety. My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital. Perhaps someone in Dalamil or Tabor would have seen him.
Sorry, pushing through everyone there. Where was it? It's this direction. Oh, right over here.
How do?
Thanks very much.
Do I have anything to sell?
Is that everything?
Sometimes these have, not that I necessarily need the money, but yep, these. There's sometimes things that we could sell.
Is that everything? I wanted one of those.
Huh.
A fair trade.
Oh, okay. Amber is a sellable thing.
Is that everything?
Crafting.
That all, is it?
Just because the heavens have gone.
Okay. So now there's 2 quests there, but that's where we need to go anyways.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here has seen something.
Do you have anything to say?
Can I interest you in a new sword?
Oh. Drix's fang has fallen, the skies royal, and our power of magic continues to wane. The lack of ether has driven countless thousands out from their homes, while those whose lands it remains plentiful fortified. Oh, those in lands whose lands remains plentiful fortified their borders, determined to keep the blessing for themselves. Know that all who flee are deserving of sympathy. The bandits who attacked us may have been driven out by desperation, but their brutality was inexcusable. Yeah, seriously. It is a question of methods. If they had just come to us begging bowls instead of blades, we would have gladly spared them what we could.
But something tells me
those brutes would rather starve than accept charity willingly offered. They are the cornerstones upon which Dalamil will be rebuilt, and though the rebuilding has only just begun, they are already proving more than sturdy.
I always knew
that Natalie and Conrad had it in them to drag us out of the muck. They had only to stop flinging it at one another and start working together. Victor, too, is doing his part. He has been training Conrad's men in the art of blade. They will soon be the rival of any troop in the Republic.
Meanwhile,
Natalie and her League of Merchants are collecting donations from the townspeople that we might see our stores filled. Mere moons ago, suggesting the merchants of Dalamil might ever band together for the sake of anything. Oh, alright, anyways. The sake of anything other than profit would have had you laughed out of town.
Proof, if any more were needed.
That Dalamel is much changed and entirely for the better. Do not fear for us, Clive. We'll be alright. And that was about the guard in the guild. Ask about Luber's role in Dalamel.
If you see any bandits on the road...
I pressed the wrong button, sorry.
Welcome. My comrades and I
have been keeping a watchful eye on the dark clouds in whose shadow we find ourselves, and the vultures that trail in their wake. Though we may have weathered their last assault, I fear that we may not be so lucky should the bandits choose to attack again. If they do, those who can fight must be ready, so that those of us who cannot, the children, the elderly, stand at least some chance of weathering the storm. Victor has been a great help. He has lent his strength and knowledge to the town guard and has been aiding them in organizing our defenses.
Defend Dalamil we shall.
The only outlaw who will be set foot in this town is my good friend Sid.
We are ever in your debt, Sid.
Dalamil's saved, and with our steel.
Those bandits were on the receiving end of some quality craftsmanship.
There's actually 3 here. There's one I haven't gotten yet, apparently.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
No, darling, they're not. Never again.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps. But the gentlemen of the League of Merchants have deeper pockets.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't happen to know if the pieces that were stolen from my store were recovered, would you? They were irreplaceable.
Well, get to replacing them. I know you said they're not replaceable, but you gotta help yourself a little bit. Hi, Goots.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo.
Oh no. Oh no, Goots. That's not a good bargain.
Clive, listen. I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Charon's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Well, unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places
Yeah.
at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Charon hasn't left the hideaway in weeks.
Yeah, seriously.
So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
It's funny because that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, so she's been peddling her wares here and has a storehouse here, but she hasn't left the hideaway at all. Or she does, you know, obviously she's there every time we go there, but, you know, who knows in between. Before I do that, let me... Oh, excuse me. Let me get this one.
We haven't seen the last of those bastards, but when they attack again, we'll be ready for them.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican
Well, I haven't yet.
soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Yeah, you guys did so well. Talked big for nothing.
As much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
I guess I could just travel back there after doing this one down here. Wrong button.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Oh, wrong way, sorry. My bad.
Don't get surrounded.
Hills of Carava. There should be a bounty here, I believe, a mark rather.
Ultimately, looks like there's still plenty of fighting in yet.
There's a lot of fire in this party. Oh, I think that's what I was gonna check too, is what my skill points are at the moment. Or whatever you would call it in this game. I should be able to get something. Or two things.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better. Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Oh wow, 100 bloody hides. I really need to actually do more crafting. I just keep collecting this stuff, but don't actually use the stuff.
This is hide unlike any I've had the pleasure of handling. My clients will pay a fortune for the merest scrap.
Should probably improve those, but those are the more spendy things. So. Hmm. Probably should do that one. I don't use it like I probably should, but... Oh, this one only needed the one. Okay. Well, that's 2 more mastered at least. That one, I don't think this would be too bad. I don't know if I use it as much. I should really try Bahamut stuff, because I just put it on random. I haven't actually used much of Bahamut yet, so I should really do that. But I think the next one's probably upgrade would be Bahamut's. Because Bahamut seems really cool. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, I think I might try that, because some of these other ones I don't really use as much, I don't think. Like, they come up, but they're not, like, ones I focus, I guess. Wait, you can, like... Hold on, you can mix and match them? Interesting. I didn't know you can match them. I thought you can only have, like, that particular icon in, or their abilities in at one time. Huh. Oh, I guess... Okay, yeah, I guess they do have these here. That's interesting. Yeah, I thought you could only have that particular group in there. Huh. Okay. Fair enough. And there's another quest. Oh, right, there was a quest here, wasn't there? Somewhere. In here? No. Oh, shoot. Oh well.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Jote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine.
Fair enough.
You may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
Oh, I love it.
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
The Phoenix down. Heck yeah.
As long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very... You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Okay, but I was mostly here for a quest of some kind. Where is said quest? Is it in the actual... No, that was where we were. Maybe it's... Oh, I guess I didn't actually go up here, did I? I did not. Okay. Yeah, it's right there. I was thinking it was a small place, but there was literally stairs there and just never went up.
Beneath the flood, yes. And not a stone's throw away. Oh dear. I hope it doesn't spread.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
You there! The strapping lad with the sword. Finally, no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones. If it wasn't for those domed roofs protecting the stones from the elements, the truth of Tabor's history would have been lost centuries ago.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise to her glory, gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
I hope it's not a... Yeah, did you remember this? No? Well, that sucks. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Stop! Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps she'll invite me round to try it next time.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Yes. I hear Master Cyril drew up a new tonic for him.
Not a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond dust in them. That'll see your sword sharp, all right?
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Nor do I, dearie. In all my long years, I've never seen such a thing.
In this place, not all of it, but these parts here, the walls that have like the steel cage look, I don't know how to explain it, but they give me I don't remember the location name, but they give me vibes from Zillia, which side note, I am freaking excited for Zillia to get remastered. So that's coming. Cool. I'm very excited for that. But anyways, there's a part, I can't think of the name of the place, but there's a place that has a bunch of something similar like that, but what's usually behind them were like the... Oh my god, I'm blanking. It's been a while. The creatures that they used for flying there. I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time trying to think of it, but it reminds me of that place a little bit every time I pass by this area here and see like the walls and stuff like that. They're kind of like that. But anyway. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
I mean... I
How
could,
are
but
those new boots treating you?
he's literally right here.
Fantastic. Soft as feet.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What
I don't know why you
learn of this
couldn't
place
just
and its
walk
people?
around and you'd see him.
Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Don't make me have to pick it. Oh no! Fuck you! The great good Google Moogles are great good Moogle guardians. Oh, I fucking knew it. I'm guessing, because
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
okay, as long as you remember what things were said, because we haven't heard Voyagers of the Ashen Ocean or Riders of the Snowy Slopes, so I'm good. I don't need to know what one was where specifically, I just need to remember what was on them, I guess.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or,
hello.
I think that was it, at least.
How are you?
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Now sworn to serve the sun. No, it's this one. Now tillers. Now dancing hand in hand.
Children of the hunters.
Today was dog doo doo, but I'm hanging in there. Ah, fair enough.
Reap
All you
her
can do some
promised
days.
Blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here.
Yeah, all you have to do is look at them.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Stairs, my enemy. I understand. How are you? I'm okay. Just been working on some stuff here and there, and yeah, pretty much it.
For years, I have pondered the mysteries of Tabor's founding. Would that I had made the journey as a younger man, when stairs held none of their terror.
Well, I guess to be fair, yeah, the stairs here are ladders, but I mean, you're literally in this area, and most of them are like run to right there. The third one's up there. You couldn't have walked over to 2 of them at least? Anyway. That'll be it for that one. So I'm just going to teleport back up here. We're going to take on that other side quest.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on the comings and goings around Dalimil. I shall continue to do so, that our people might be warned of any further attacks. I pray that you continue to play your part too. Not of outlaw, but of hero to the hopeless.
You fought very bravely. We would have been lost without you.
Knowing that you would have all been there to pick us up.
The safety of the town is in our hands now.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Mm-hmm. Dang, hooligans.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
That's pretty cool. The only downside of that is the cast time would need to be on that, and I don't think it can be interrupted for it to work. Very cool though. Sorry, grew wings. Can we go? Oh. Can you grow a pair of legs and get the fuck out of here? Yeah. I don't know why these are like people think that did not need to do that, but whatever. I don't know why people think they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna die, and all of a sudden start fighting. It's like, I don't know if you want to fight that.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Oh,
You
really?
wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Charon's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Charon. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me...
My family tells you that all the time? Oh no.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone.
I'm surprised he's stuck around after this.
Fucking coward!
I like how he's telling it.
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Hold the fuck on. No, hold on. Sorry, I'm pausing. Hold on. He literally tried to get me killed. They all died miserably. Very quickly. The guy stuck around for some reason. Don't know why. And then he's like, you know what? No, go before I change my mind. And he has the gall to be like, you fucking coward. Excuse me? Says the person running away? Did that not go through? Did that not go through? Oh. Weird. Okay, I'll look into that later as to why that didn't go through. But yeah, so I just, like, I don't get that. Why is it, like, the guy who's on the losing end of this? I imagined it in my mind, at least, so I don't know if that helps any, but... And then, as he's running away, he calls Clive the coward? Excuse me? Anyway.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, hey, Charon.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
Was it
and
now?
Now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
I don't think she did.
Gooch, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
Also, how far are you now, buddy?
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs.
Are you still wet legs right now?
You told me when we last met. An eye for an eye. Wise words, wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
He's fine. He's screaming for joy. That's definitely what's going on with that.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? legs too. But what if he comes back again?
He probably won't.
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Charon.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
So the quest was literal, an eye for an eye, literally. Continental sensor? Oh, it's a, okay, it's curiosity. So you can read congratulations.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than Gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
That's nice.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
And there's another thing here. Duty. My Lord Marquis, in your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for His Grace. Jote. Fair enough. I wonder if I can find Jote around here somewhere. Or it's not yet. It's starting to fill up a little bit. Sid's Goblet. Here's the thing here. Ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Charon for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris, something like that, and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off anything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Okay. So it looks like there's quite a few we can get. I mean, it's starting to fill up a little bit, but obviously I'd say we're missing quite a bit still right now, but that's pretty cool. Okay. And just quick go to the orchestrion so the thing is off of the map. Alright. Meanwhile. Oh, we got 666. Nice. Yeah, I guess I was gonna do Bahamut stuff next, wasn't I? Attack any enemy on which Clive uses magic. I don't really use magic as much, beyond, you know, the abilities. I am interested in this, though. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that you can mix and match these. That. Okay. There's just a lot of side quests today so far. And that one mark that I could do.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
I kind of blend in there.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield. It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
You! Oh boy. Have fun.
Nice try.
Ow. Oh, I see. I've been doing it wrong because I haven't been letting it fill for more. I've just been doing it immediately after seeing the... That's pretty cool, though. Okay, I'm getting it a little bit better, but you can dodge with it active at least.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Alright, just need a mark after this.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek. And inform him of your timely assistance, of course.
Alright. Cool, that's all the side quests. So there is a south of Tabor. Here. Of course, that's where our main quest area is, so. I imagine South of Tower is literally in the direction of this, so. Alright, I think I'm gonna do a 3-minute break. Run an ad break, get up, move around a little bit, go to the bathroom, you know, all that fun stuff. So I will be back in about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and run the ad, and we will resume then. And hopefully we'll get to actual, like, story stuff. I wasn't expecting this many side quests, but it's alright. I just want to get them out of the way and done with. I don't even need to do the side quests, but, you know, they're there. We may as well. And they give me, points for abilities and stuff, so. Anyways, I will be back in about 3 minutes. All right, ad break is done. So right, well, for now, I guess we just need to follow along with the path.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
The free city's under siege? Who'd have thought it?
Master Cyril, luckily. And thank goodness he told us before we set out.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Well, it was down this way. Oh, that just leads back that way, I guess. Well, curiosity, because there is a split.
Are you sure this is the right way, bro?
No, it's not. I'm just curious to see if there's a mark here. And I was right. I had a feeling. Yep, okay, I had a feeling.
Nice acting.
I suppose with them being mastered, they have different looks to them. The downside of this is you can't really move with it, but it is pretty cool. So it's casting on its own, so you don't actually have to hold anything down specifically. I also got hit, notorious mark. I also got hit more than I should have for that, but that's okay. For a C rank, I shouldn't have been down that low in health, but it's fine.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Yeah. Good boy. Alright, cool. So yeah, the mark is now down, so we can actually move on with what we're actually, what we're actually here for.
Good girl.
Sorry, wrong way. Which direction did I come from? Over here. Maybe this way. I should use a potion, but part of me wants to say, hopefully I just run into them as I go.
Straight home now.
Orcish fodder. It does take a while for it to build up, though. Yeah, Bahamut's pretty cool. The downside of Bahamut is the time it takes to use the abilities, I think. I did not mean to use this again, but that's fine. It's a good way to see... May as well. Good way to see Joshua's stuff a little bit, too. Oh, does it just follow me? I mean, that would make sense, I suppose, but also it's pretty cool. Oh, I got something. What did I get? Hold on. Just out of curiosity, what did I get? Land 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue. 29% of people players have this achievement, apparently. Alright, anyways, that's kind of cool.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
It's not looking great.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Oh, come on. No, we just got done with these. Please, no. You got done with your side quest. Guess what? There's more. Back in we go. 'Cause it's gonna bother me if I don't.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
Fair.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Reckon Eastpool would make a nice little home for a few bearers and guardians with a mind to make a go of it. Once those blasted bandits have been sent packing, that is.
Yeah, I think that's a good deal.
Back to Eastpool.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
May as well use the place for something, right?
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
What? Oh, photo mode. I did not mean to go into photo mode. There we go. That's what I wanted. Time to get packing.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
Hey, I'm busy charging.
Or face the consequences.
I'm busy charging here.
Get him!
That's the end of that then.
Back with food? Heck yeah.
Or maybe not.
I figured not when it was still going. What'd you get?
Doesn't matter. It goes to.
Do you like bell peppers? I'm not entirely sure. I probably don't mind them, but I don't eat them very much. You're ruining my ability, or my, There you go. I've probably had plenty of bell peppers in the past with food and all that, but I don't know if I like them or not otherwise. That's pretty cool. Oh, you're so close to done. Made stuffed bell peppers. Oh, okay. I just did macaroni and cheese, and I put I like put some meat in there and some tomato just to see if that would make it any better. I don't know if I like it with it or without it, honestly. It was okay. It wasn't bad, but I'm not sure if I like it enough to do it again or not.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
One pizza but didn't have the one I wanted frozen. Ah, I see.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight.
Good for them.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
I would teleport back, but so much people have to say.
This well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
So tired from work today, but is also hungry. Fair. Is there any other...
Well, there's a lot that needs doing, and no mistake. We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
So this is our new home, is it?
Any others here?
Well, there's a lot that needs doing.
No,
no
I
mistake.
spoke to you, sorry.
We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
Nope, doesn't look like it. There's like a little bit of stuff, but okay, fair enough. You know, it's never occurred to me, I really don't know what to call you. Honestly... Hello? Okay. Whatever you would like, I guess. My VTuber's Mirai, but... So really, like, aside from that, I'm good with whatever.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
Why not just keep Eastpool?
What else? Eastpool.
Yeah.
Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Damn.
Did Wade say that?
The analogy.
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
My one-step name is Goofy, so you can just call me my character's name on 14 Zen, or one step, I don't care. Okay, fair enough. It just depends on whatever you prefer between them.
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so wonder any of it's still standing. But with a bit of lumber, a lick of paint, and a lot of hard work, they'll make a home of it yet.
Oh, I didn't mean to actually exit out of that. Put that back on, huh? Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the map. Which I could have gone there with it, but it's just kind of faster doing it that way. Oh, right there.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Then we'll have to find it, and fast. We cannot let this chance pass us by.
Hi, help right here.
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters.
She's pretty. Yeah, I like them both. They're both very good looking.
None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
One day when I'm good looking, I'll pull off you, Gary. One day, my dude, one day.
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Goodbye, Theo.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it. Pass through Lateney's Cleft, and you'll see what's left of Cashlock down in the valley.
Oh, pick me, I'm cheap. No? Maybe he's on the other side.
Give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Yep, nope, he's not there anymore. That one random guy, that porter, is like, pick me, I'm cheap! Ambrosia. Me too. Oh, wrong way anyways. This way.
Time to fight.
No, it's not, because I don't feel like dealing with it. Off to bed because work tomorrow. Take care. You too. Thanks for popping in. Should be down this way, I think. Yeah, this stream has basically just been side quests. And one hunt. Excuse me, pardon me. I guess I could have fought them. Oh. I guess we're going in.
All right then. Let's get this over with.
I didn't mean to actually, like, use that right away, but I was trying to look at the map, and I pressed the wrong button because I'm used to triangle, or not triangle, square being the map for games. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to go around this way. I could have literally teleported here and it would have been faster. Whatever, it's fine. I do like Mega Flare. The problem that I have with it is for how long it takes before you get the full charge. Because you can do it with just the one, but doing a full...
You're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, just it's just the time it takes to charge it all the way to 2, which was better. But like, it just takes forever to do it. Not like, it's just because I can't really attack right now. It just takes forever to do it, and you just sit there and... I feel like I wish I could do a bit more, but... It is cool, though. I do like it. It's just one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's cool, but also...
This must have been a nice place once.
Oh, I didn't mean to use that right away, but that's fine. Okay, so I think if you dodge while you're in the middle of that at the appropriate time, it actually makes it faster, which would really help. Yeah, the magic one it's interesting. I just don't really care for using magic unless I have to for ranged. Because I'd rather just be in close and attack that way. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, I guess. It's okay, but eh.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat.
Don't seem to see anything in particular right now. Just trying to see if there's anything like a chest or anything here before the thing runs out. Yeah, it could be a nice place. No. It could be a nice place once it's all rebuilt.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then. Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans. This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that, will you?
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere left to go?
That quest just kind of reminds me of a manga series that I really like. It's a manga that it seems like no one really knows anything about, and to be honest, I wouldn't have known anything about it had I not just randomly came across it one time.
To a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Okay. Anyways, it was just a manga that I came across randomly, because at one point I was just like going down, manga websites, and I didn't have anything to read. So all I did was literally go down the list from like basically A to Z kind of thing. In this case, they do like numbers, dots, symbols first, and then A. And there's a series called Plus Anima, or Anima. I don't know if you include the plus when you say it, but Anima. And it is about, long story short, it is about these kids, or in this case, in some moments, some of the characters are like actual teenagers, like 18, 19, 16, whatever. But they're mostly like 12 years old, give or take, whatever. But there's other like ages for various anima in the series. So you have adults who are anima, so they're just random NPCs, whatever. But the idea is these kids, I'll thank for the hydrate. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me hydrate real quick and I'll continue my story. But yeah, so these kids, it follows these kids basically who are anima, is what they call them. And what anima are they're basically people who are able to transform at least halfway, maybe not entirely, but halfway transform into some sort of animal. And they're like, it all depends on what's happened with them in their life, because you don't just, generally you're not born an anima, right? You turn into one essentially under duress.
You all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything.
Yes, thank you. You turn into one under duress, like you're about to die duress, right? So like, I am chaos. Yes, you are. So basically, it's near death experiences that cause it. Basically, so one of the characters, she's part bat because she nearly lost her life. Well, in the middle of a cave, and it's dark and scary and whatever. So now she can get bat wings, and her ears grow out large, so you can like hear a lot easier, stuff like that, right? Then there's one of the other main characters who is a merman who, and the reason with him was he was basically almost drowned, so obviously he almost died by drowning, so therefore he became a merman, things like that. So it's usually tied to like whatever's happened to them, right? And Power World has been kicking my butt. Is that still relevant? I haven't heard much of Power World in ages. I imagine so if it's kicking your butt. I've never actually played it, so I don't actually know. But like the main character, like they're all main characters, but the central main character, right, is a crow anima. So it looks like he grows like angel wings in some way, but they're black, so people are like, oh, angel of death bullshit, whatever. And of course he can fly and whatever. And, there's a whole thing with him and all that. But yeah, so basically you have all these characters who are like anima, who have gone through a near-death experience, and they become partially of what it is that caused it in the first place, right? I mean, I got it gifted a week or two ago. Okay. I just don't play Pokemon stuff, really. And it doesn't do anything for me, so I haven't looked into it since it's been, like, the craze. But anyway, the point I'm making here, right? There's a whole story with this. It's a very good anime. I wish. It's a manga that I really, really think would make a really good anime. Holy hell, would it make a good anime. But anyways, it is a manga series, very good. But the idea is basically you have like a hierarchy, right? So you have like your typical nobles, whatever. Your really high-end people, right? Your nobles, your aristocrats, prince, whatever. The top of the triangle, right? That is like, your higher class people. Then you have the next one down, which is like, I'm doing like the gestures that no one can see. Then you have the next tier down, that would be like, maybe your king, and then their next tier are like your aristocrats. Then the next tier down would be like your normal, like, people that you would see in, like, cities and villages and whatever, right? And then underneath the normal people, the next tier down are anima, who are treated like slaves, essentially. And they're mistreated all the time. So, like, think bears in this case, right? Where they're mistreated all the time, they're enslaved, they're forced to do all this stuff, whatever. That's kind of the same stuff that anima faced all the time. So anima were faced with fear, with slavery, with, all this stuff, mistreatment. So they just got the short end of the stick with this. And then underneath anima, you had, I can't remember what they call them, but you have another subset of anima in a sense. It's not quite the same thing, but it's kind of the same idea. I can't think of what they're called right now. But they're even treated less of people. I guess they're more of the slave people than the anima are. But anima are just as much mistreated. So basically the point I'm making here is you have a hierarchy, and these people who are able to change into these part animals are mistreated, whatever, right? And so this has relevance into what I'm talking about here, as far as, I'm on the map because I didn't want to hear the guy continuously talking there. But, Eloise and Theo, what they were going about. So there is a part in anima where there is a person who, like, kind of a noble, higher up, whatever, who's actually on the side of, not even secretly, she's on the side of anima. She wants to protect them, she wants to free them, she believes that they're their own people and they deserve their own freedom, all that stuff, right? And so, what she does is, because anima are sold as slaves all the time, what she does is she spends an exorbitant amount of money to buy all of these anima, and technically they're under her. She is their master in a sense, because she bought them and whatever, and she owns them in this case. But she doesn't treat them like slaves, and she's like, you guys can do whatever you want, but because we are in a place that frowns upon any anima without, like, the collars that dictate who you belong to, whatever, right? You have to wear these. That is my only requirement, for the most part. Just so you don't get in trouble, and I don't get in trouble in the process, And other than that, I want you to live your life the way you want to live your life, within reason, right? So what she's doing is basically she's buying these anima, and she's buying them for the sake of freeing them, is the end goal of this. The reason why this is relevant is because Eloise and Theo are talking about, well, they're selling these bearers that they need money, whatever, they're selling these bearers for this money here, but we need to make a space where they could live, right? it kind of reminds me of that, because she's basically doing the same thing as this one person I'm talking about from Anima that she used to do. So they're basically, from my gathering, is they're buying these bearers to be like, yeah, I mean, technically I own you, but I'm not doing it to order you around, you know, whatever. I'm just doing it so I can free you. Which is, like, it's a good thing, right? But anyway, I will get back to this. I'm rambling like I usually do. But that's what it kind of made me think of. What I will say is, finishing this, like I've said, Anima is a very good series, mind you. So if anyone's ever able to read it, please do. It's very, very good. It is one of those manga series that I found randomly, like out of the blue. Never heard of it before that, and I didn't know anything about it before that. And I started reading it, and it was so good. Like, it is a gem that I found, and I advise people to read it. It's really good. If you're familiar with like, kind of going off course again, but if you're familiar with like Tales of not Zelia, although I'm excited for that to be remastered, Tales of Zestiria. When I first started playing Tales of Zestiria way back when, you meet Mikleo, and I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit, it's a husky version, or it's a husky character. And what I mean by a husky character is one of the main characters, the merman, and Anima is nicknamed rather, is the name he goes by, is Husky. So it's just really funny, because Husky and Mikleo have a lot of similarities that I'm like, these are so fucking close. It's so funny. And I was so glad that at some point years ago, I was like, came across a post about someone comparing the two characters. And because no one really knows about Anima, it's very obscure. I was like, oh my god, someone else made this connection. So it was really funny. Anyway, it's a good read. Like, I recommend it. But the only reason I'm bringing it up is because Eloise and Theo's quest of buying these the branded and trying to house them and free them and let them live their lives. Like, that was just something that came to mind, and it reminded me of it.
You don't need behind.
I just didn't want this guy to continuously talk while I was trying to explain my stuff.
You know what you have to do. I won't let you down.
I imagine this is also like, oh, we're saving bearers or whatever, but we need a place or, you know, whatever. At this rate.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling.
Oh, right. Maybe it's just them moving to a different place
now. I
now.
want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us. Those who cannot join us in the coming fight are gathered at Gotan's bales. I would ask that you see them to safety.
I'll search the village one last time for any stragglers. Then join Master Quinton and get some justice.
Yeah, so it's not too far from here. Okay, hold on, let me... There we go. I just imagine Jill and Joshua.
We are awaited in Gotan's bales.
We're like tagging along like, I thought we were going to here. Nope, I guess not. That's not until next week, I guess.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Huh?
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Yeah, I figured it couldn't have been that easy. If yeah, I'll just sing them to the
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quinton and the others will be halfway there already. You have to hurry.
I still haven't paid Quinton back for saving my life. So don't let him die. Not yet.
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him. Don't let all our work be in vain.
It couldn't have been simple like, oh yeah, you just go here in the hideaway and we're done. Nah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I just want to get to my destination. Oh, apparently we got some experience because they must have killed one or two of them or something.
Fly, Ambrosia.
So this area. Actually, I could probably just get off because I don't want to get too close to it.
Look.
Oh.
Don't tell me we're too late.
I didn't even see them there, and he's like, oh, look! Okay, I am going to actually just save here, just so I did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, but I'm gonna end it there just so I kind of have it figured out where I need to be next time. But yeah, this stream has become just a bunch of side quests, and I apologize for that. I was not expecting it to take the entirety of the stream. But hopefully this is the last side quest before we can just move on with the rest of the story. But we'll have to see how that goes. But, you gotta save a few, you know, our peeps. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to more story stuff. But, with that, I am going to call it, because it's past my time. But, for who, I wonder? I guess Tazzy is on. I feel like I've been raiding Tazzy recently a lot. Who else can I... Who else can I, raid, maybe? I mean, I don't mind Tazzy, obviously. What I know of her anyways. But I feel like I've been raiding her a lot lately. So I kind of want to do someone else. But, no, I'm not really seeing any... Like, there are people streaming it, of course, but I don't see anyone that really stands out to me, so... Maybe I just won't raid tonight. Maybe that's just the way we'll go. Alright, well, if that's the case, I will just end it. Otherwise, you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me, as always. I can't think of anything specific that needs to be announced. Things should still probably be the same coming up next week. What I will say is I am getting closer to getting stuff done rebrand-wise, so hopefully I can actually share more stuff regarding that here soon. I don't know when soon will be, mind you. I have no idea. I have no actual date in mind just yet. But we're getting closer to it, so I hope to look forward to a lot of new things to share with everyone. But anyway, there'll be probably some changes to schedule at some point. Haven't decided that just yet, though. But we'll see how that goes and kind of go from there. But yeah, I don't think there's anything otherwise specific that I need to worry about talking about. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it good for tonight. And thank you everyone who was keeping me company or lurking or whatever it may be. You guys have a good night.